first adventure, I'm on a tugboat right now. The Glaciers Rouge, owned by Mr. Tony. I guess this ship's tugboat is about 50-some, I think, like, pretty old for it's old. It's just been around, filling up water right now. It's kind of cool. Tony even was kind enough to teach me how to do the steering of it. You gotta be really careful. You gotta kind of go slow. It's very fine touch finesse type thing. It's neat though. It's been cool. So I get to experience this, and then later we're hoping to take those kayaks out. I'll touch base with you then.
Getting to hang out on Le Chevalier Rouge was awesome. Tony was really neat and nice about letting me be on the tugboat for the morning while Justin was doing his job. I got to watch him change lights. I got to help with cleaning the deck while they filled up their water tank. It was awesome. I even got to learn how to drive it. And around the area, there's a bunch of bald eagles that hang out because they're waiting for like the extra fish for the fishing boats that come in while they're doing the cannery. And it's just beautiful. Plus, I even got to go down to the engine room with Justin to see how the engines work down there. Kinda neat. Followed by Justin making us an amazing breakfast in their lounge area. So, it was great. After we got done with him and his work, we grabbed the kayaks and we went out to Mendenhall Glacier, where we crossed Mendenhall Lake to get over to Mendenhall Glacier. There's also a hiking trail that you can take on the other side to get to the glacier, but it takes a lot longer. Plus, I like kayaking, so we decided to take the kayaks. Justin was kind enough to give me some photos that he took of me doing my thing. And, it's just beautiful out there. You definitely... The glacier is always changing. So, like, the cliff edge that I'm going under right now in the pictures, it's not there anymore. When I went back a couple months later to visit again, it had completely collapsed in. It's always changing. The caves will collapse in, so it's a 50-50 on if you find caves or not. But when you're lucky enough to find some of the stuff, it's just amazing.
Hey guys! Adventure number 2 of the day. We came back to Mendenhall Glacier. The first glacier hit when I got here. We took kayaks across the water, and now we're gonna go in some ice caves. You ready for this? It's gonna be good. So we're here inside underneath the ice of this first part. And interesting fact by Justin.
Oh, you want me to tell?
Yeah.
So the ice right here at the base of the Mendenhall Glacier is between 2 and up to about 500 years old, depending on the speed of the retreat at the time.
And we're sitting under it.
We're under probably about a 60-foot tall section of ice.
And we're getting dripped on. It's cold.
So a couple months prior to me coming out for this trip, Justin had gone out there and got to go see some caves. But they had collapsed since then, since the glacier's always changing. Because of that, we only got to see the small cave entrance that you saw in the video, and then we hiked around and found some other entry points, which you're seeing in the photos now. Blue's the glaciers. No other blue can compare. It's just great. I even was crazy enough to go climb on top of the glacier. Justin was panicked and worried about me falling through the ice the whole time, which is a realistic probability. It could be thin and you can fall in, so you have to be really careful. By the time we were done, it was getting dark, and it was completely dark halfway across the lake. We got the awesome privilege of going back with headlights in the dark, which, when you can't see where you're going, is quite an adventure, but an awesome one. By the end of it, we were starving, and it was time to go get some food.
So I'm here at the Red Dog Saloon in Juneau, Alaska, because my Uncle Bones decided to mention that I should definitely come check it out. Supposedly, Wyatt Earp came through here at some point, checked in his gun, and then left for Nome and forgot it. Bad luck if you forgot it. So supposedly that's his gun inside the bar. It's pretty cool, if you ask me, to think that he might have came through here. We'll have to go inside and check it out.
Red Dog Saloon is a popular spot in Juneau and has been there for years. And sure enough, behind the bar, they have a gun. Whether or not it's Earps, I don't know, but I'd like to believe it is, because that's pretty neat. They're very big on themes. Their waitresses are also saloon girls. So if you're ever through Juneau, I recommend going and checking it out.